So first of all, I want to thank you all for spending your New Year's Eve with me, at least the morning. It's been a really crazy year, very tumultuous, very challenging for many people. It's been a time of transition. It's been a time of change for many people, more so than in most years. And I wanted to create an event where, we can really, with awareness, examine and look at the things that have been happening over the last year, some of the things that we're carrying with us right now, maybe some of the heaviness, the challenges we've been going through, and burn them up in the fire of transformation. Fire in the shamanic tradition is symbolic of transition and transformation. So when you put things into the fire, they turn into something new. And we have the ability through our practices, through our rituals, through our ceremonies, to bring a spotlight onto those things so that we can remove them not only from our mind, but from our energy bodies and from our physical bodies too. We are not just the mind. We are also our bodies. We're also our souls and our hearts. So today we're going to do a shamanic releasing ritual. It's a form of the fire ritual. And normally this takes about 2 to 3 hours, but we're going to do an abbreviated version today. And then we'll move into the asana practice just after that. So I've got my little altar here set up. I hope that you guys have spent a little time in putting some dedication into making your space nice. It can be very simple, as I said in my email, or it can be more elaborate and complex. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the intention behind it. So I've been practicing shamanism for the last few years. I started about 8-9 years ago with some plant medicine. I was exploring some issues around myself and with my physical body that I wanted to heal, some things around emotional releasing and traumas from my childhood. This is what kind of led me to the path of shamanism. And the fact that it's so nature-based, and I've always had, it was really connected. I really connected with that because I've always been very much into the nature. I spent my childhood in the trees and the forests, and the indigenous traditions always somehow resonated with me. So I think in a past life, maybe I was living in South America or something like this. But there are shamanic traditions all over the world. The word shaman or shamanism actually comes from Siberia, from a place in Russia. But the Celts have their own shamanic traditions. There are shamanic traditions in Africa, South America, the Native Americans, of course, all over the world. So shamanism is about creating balance within and using the nature to help that, because we are part of the nature. We cannot separate ourselves from that. However, living in these big cities, these concrete jungles, we've become separated from it. So this is a way of just kind of creating ceremony and creating ritual to bring us back to that and to remind us of where we came from. So the first thing I'd like to do is open the ceremonial space, which is what we typically do. And I'm going to use a traditional shamanic prayer to the 4 directions. So to open the space, we do this before any kind of ceremony, whether we're doing plant medicines or meditation or anything like this. So I'd like you to just close your eyes and sit up nice and straight. And you don't have to watch, you can just listen to what I'm going to say. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Take another deep breath in, bring your shoulders up to your ears. Roll them back, exhale the shoulders down. And just breathe softly. Relaxed. Bring your awareness to your breath. And let everything be soft. Feel the connection to Mother Earth through your legs. Feel her support, her strength, her stability, her power, her energy, her healing. Mother Earth is always there for us to support us. And like a magnet, she also has the power to pull all the negative energy out of our bodies, out of our souls and our energy system. She is our foundation. Through the top of your head, feel the connection to Father Sky, door to your higher consciousness. Your connection to the divine, source of your intuition, your spiritual connection. It's also the connection to your ancestors, to the other planes of existence, to the spirit world. Now place both hands onto your heart, flat onto your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly. And feel the connection to yourself through your heart center. Feel your inner warmth and softness, love and light. But also feel your inner strength and power. Your body is the bridge between the world of spirit and this planetary existence that we live every day. That energy runs through your heart. And through this practice, we connect the body, mind, and soul, heart, heaven, and earth. All the different elements. The masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang. Keeping the eyes closed, bring your hands slowly down into your lap. To the winds of the south, great serpent, please come wrap your coils of light around us and teach us how to shed our past the way you shed your skin. Remind us of the pleasures of being embodied. And just like you have your belly on the ground, let us feel our feet reconnect to the earth. And remind us to do everything we do with conscious beauty. The refrain after each of these is aho. To the winds of the west, mother, sister, jaguar, please walk around this medicine space and keep us safe. Bring us into our highest integrity and teach us how to trust our instincts, our inner knowing, just like you do. Help us to cross the rainbow bridge from this tangible world to the world of spirit and always know the essence of who we are. Help us to be fearless, courageous, and true. Please be with us. Aho. To the winds of the north, sweet, sweet hummingbird and ancestors, please be with us. Hummingbird, you who memorizes thousands and thousands of flowers, but only goes to the ones that truly nourish you. Please illuminate where our nectar is and give us the discipline to go there more often, less tempted by false images. Ancestors, those of you that have been here before, and those who will be here after us. Please help guide our way. Please come warm your hands by our fires, by our rituals, and help us to keep our eyes, ears, hearts, and minds open to your guidance, to the synchronicity, to the grace, to the ease. Help us to align with our soul's path and let it be sweet. Aho. To the winds of the east, great eagle, great condor, please come down off your high mountaintops to be with us and help us to remember what it feels like to be wingtip to wingtip with great spirit, to soar, to fly, to know that if we come to the edge of the cliff and we jump, that our wings will flap and we will soar. Give us courage to dream bigger dreams and to go beyond what we know, to source from a place of possibility instead of probability. Please help us expand and align with our highest destiny. Aho. Sweet, sweet Mother Earth, Pachamama, please hear our prayer. Forgive us for the times when we forget, and help us to be so full of gratitude that we become better caretakers of your creations and causes. Thank you to all of your creations, the landscapes, the mountains, the oceans, the rivers. Thank you to the two-legged, the four-legged, the finned, the furred, the creepy crawlers. Thank you to the plant people and the stone people. Thank you to the interconnected web of life that supports and nurtures us again. Let us be full of gratitude that we become better caretakers of it. Please be with us on this journey. Aho. Father Sun, Grandmother Moon, star brothers, star sisters, please hear our simple prayer to shine, to know our own light and have it reflected in yours, like the radiance of the sun, the wisdom cycles of the moon, the unique luminescence of each star. That light, that thing that goes by thousands and thousands of names, but remains ultimately unnameable. Please hear our prayer to source back to that place, to shine that light in this world as we sing the song of life and dance this dance of life one more day. Aho. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. And just be soft for a moment. Feeling the support of the spirits from the four directions. Completed with the connection to Father Sky and Pachamama, Mother Earth. Imagine yourself surrounded by this bubble of protection, support, healing, light, and love. I'm going to slowly open your eyes. So today we've come together in this ceremony to release, to let go of all of those things that we've been carrying with us over the last year. Negative emotions, perhaps there's some grief there, senses of loss, anger, frustration, but also things like addictions. Maybe there's something in your life that you're addicted to that you'd really like to let go and move through. Other blockages, such as patterns that we continue to repeat over and over and over again, the frustration around that. Just the heaviness of everything that's been happening around COVID and Corona, sadness about not seeing our families perhaps. All of these things we've been carrying with us. Now is the time to cleanse our systems. So as we move into 2021, we can step forward, step over that line into the new year in a fresh, new way. So we're going to use some tools to facilitate this little journey. I've asked all of you to have 5 crystals or stones or sacred objects, whatever it happens to be. I've got mine here in front of me. And what we're going to do first is we're going to cleanse our tools and we're going to cleanse ourselves. So if you've got Palo Santo or if you've got some sage, got sage here, you can use this. If not, then you can either close your eyes and just use your mind and imagining a white light, or you can use the candle. So what you'll do is you can go ahead and light your sage or your Palo Santo, if you've got that. Or light your candles if you have those. And with each object, you're simply either going to hold it in your hand, you can bring it to your heart, and with your mind, imagining white light cleansing your crystal, your sacred object, purifying it, releasing it of any negative energies, and imbibing it with positivity and love. Or you take your object and you can bring it through the smoke of your Palo Santo or your sage to cleanse it. You can also bring it over the candle because heat, fire will cleanse as well. So take each one of your objects, really take your time and just imagine cleansing each one of them. You can say a little prayer if you'd like, that this particular object will help you in this ritual, in this ceremony. These are also parts of the earth. Do this with a lot of awareness. Do everything with awareness today, taking your time. Stay connected with your breath as you do this as well. Sage is one of the traditional plants that we use for cleansing. I think in the yogic world, this is also very popular. Palo Santo is maybe not as known by a lot of people. This is a very aromatic wood that comes from South America. We use it a lot in ceremonies, especially plant medicine ceremonies, for helping to move stuck energy, helping to cleanse. It's a very sweet smell. There's a lot of oil in it. Okay, once you've finished your objects, you're going to cleanse yourself. So if you've got the smoke, you can simply pull it up and over your body. If you don't have smoke, you're just going to use your hands. You're going to start at the top, imagining a white light coming around you and just bringing it over your entire body. You can move it down your arms, around to the back. Don't forget to get the back of you. And again, close your eyes and just do this with ultimate awareness. Imagine giving yourself this gift, purity, cleansing. This is a very nice practice to do whenever you feel stressed or like there's heaviness around you. Get some sage, You can cleanse not only yourself, but also your home, your surroundings. Okay, and once that's finished and your objects are cleansed, yourself is cleansed, just close your eyes for another moment. Again, sitting in this space of protection, of groundedness, of healing. And you're now going to bring your awareness to the things that you want to let go of. So I asked you all to start to think about these things before our practice today. So I'd like you to, one by one, begin recalling the things that you'd like to release in this ceremony. And don't just think about them. I'd like you to feel the feeling, the emotion around that particular subject. If it's grief, allow yourself to really feel the grief. If it's stress or anxiety, allow yourself to really feel it for a few moments. Bring it to the surface and allow it to be there. Where do you feel it in your physical body? Try to locate where that is in your body. Bringing awareness to each and every one of those things we want to let go of. All of those things that no longer serve you. All of those things holding you back from moving forward. The things you dwell on. Perhaps things that have been around your entire life. Let them be present. Let them come fully into your awareness. And if an emotion comes up and it needs to be expressed, feel free to express it. Continue to feel into it. Where do you feel it in your physical body? Maybe it's in your solar plexus. Maybe you feel it in your shoulders or the back of your neck. How do these things express themselves? If you'd like, you can place a hand on those places that you feel it. Maybe it's your chest, your heart, your belly. Now, once you've embodied this, you're going to open your eyes. You're going to take your objects now. So you're going to take all of your objects and place them in front of you. Just hold your hands over your objects. Close your eyes. Imagine white light flowing from your hands into these objects. This white light emanates from your heart, flows down your arms, through the palms of your hands, and into your objects. Now gather all of them up, and you're going to lie down onto your mat. So just lie back onto your mat, have your objects in your hands. Okay. So take a couple of deep breaths. Exhale. You're going to place, hold the objects in the hands over your heart. Start to connect for a moment. So we're just energizing our objects for a moment. Again, thinking about things you want to release and let go of. So now you're going to slowly sit back up again, come back up to sitting. Place your objects back down in front of you. And staying connected with those things you want to release, you're going to take your piece of paper and you're going to start to write the things that you would like to release on the piece of paper. If you've got a full sheet of paper, you might want to fold it and tear it in half if you don't need the whole thing. Otherwise, take a few minutes now. We're going to take about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to just write everything that you want to release and be as detailed as possible. Try to write the emotion, try to write the situation out so that it really sits and is ingrained in your energy system. Keep your objects nearby because we're still going to need them. You can begin each sentence if you'd like with I release or I would like to release. And if it feels better for you to simply write short sentences, short and succinct, you can also do this. Remember, nothing is too big or too small. Dig really deep and get it all out. No fear, emotion, situation, pattern, or addiction is too big or too small. Release it out onto the paper. there are people in your life you've been holding on to anger towards for a long time, resentment, jealousy. Feelings towards your parents may be holding you back. Or towards an ex. You want to create expansion, space in the body and mind. Take it just another 2 minutes. And dig a little deeper, just keep going. Let this writing exercise be like a catharsis for you. Perhaps there are some attachments you have in your life to people or things or objects that you'd be better served by letting that go. Where are your fears? Maybe unhealthy patterns or results of conditioning you'd like to let go. Okay. So we're going to slowly start to finish up. When you're finished, you can put your paper down next to you to the left side of you. And then just close your eyes for a moment. Again, feeling all of those things that you just brought out onto paper, feeling them into your body. Allow yourself to feel them in every part of your system. Let it come to the surface. Be okay with the thoughts and feelings that may have arisen, and remember to be gentle with yourself. Very important. Now, opening your eyes, you're going to once again grab your objects. Lie down onto your mat again, onto your back. Now, feeling into your objects. rubbing them a little bit with your hands to generate some heat and energy. You're just going to pick one to place on your heart. So lay this particular object or crystal on your heart, center of your chest. Then you're going to pick the second one, whichever one feels right, whichever one resonates for you, and you're going to put it on your second chakra, so just below your belly button. The third one you're going to place on your third eye, middle of your forehead, between your eyes. And with the remaining two, you're going to keep one in each hand. So you should have one in each hand, one on your third eye, and one on your heart. Close your eyes, take some deep breaths to settle your mind. Then bring your awareness to each crystal, one by one, to each object, one by one. Feel it and see its energy in your mind's eye, while thanking it for being part of your healing. Now you're going to bring your attention to the object on your third eye and gently repeat the following words as I read them. I'll read it and then you repeat. So we're focusing on the third eye at the moment. I surrender, let go, and release all that is heavy or burdensome on my mind. Now repeat. I am opening. I am surrendering. I am accepting the flow of my life. I know I am always divinely supported. I know I carry the wisdom inside. I know that I'm always guided by myself and by the world around me. I am on the right track. I am on the right track. Everything is working out perfectly. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Now move your awareness to your heart center and repeat the following words. I surrender, let go, and release all that is heavy or burdensome in my heart. I will no longer fight the change or circumstances of my life. I will accept wholeheartedly my life and all that makes me happy. I will also accept all that makes me uncomfortable and everything in between. I surrender to all of it and know that I am loved. I love myself. I love my life. I love the opportunities I have been given to transform. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Now bring your awareness to the crystal or the object on your belly. And repeat again. I surrender, let go, and release all that is heavy or burdensome in my body. I love myself. I love my body. I know I am strong. I know I can get through anything. I no longer have to pressure myself. I no longer have to be perfect, for I am perfect just the way I am. I deserve softness. I deserve relaxation. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I accept myself just as I am, and I know that I always have the power to create what I desire. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your awareness to the stones in your hands. These are your anchors. Allow anything that is still flowing through you, any negative thoughts, anything you're holding onto in your body to flow into these stones. Imagine them as magnets of the earth, pulling out anything that doesn't serve you. They are happy to do it. They are there to serve us. Continue to rest in this space for a few moments. Again, in the awareness of being surrounded by this bubble of light and healing. The condor, the eagle, your ancestors, the serpent, all of your spirit animals, the nature, Pachamama. They're all here to help and support you. Feel for a moment that support. Feel lightness begin to come into the body. Remember, you deserve softness. You deserve to be in this cosmic flow of life. And as we let go more and more, with each exhalation, letting go deeper and deeper, we touch that river of life, that sacred water, which has the ability to wash away everything that is holding us back. Imagine lying in that stream of water now, feeling it flow through you, from your crown down to your feet, washing away anything that's left. The worries, the fears simply melt away. The self-judgment melts away, washes away into that great, vast cosmic ocean. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale. And then you're going to slowly gather your objects from your third eye, from your heart, from your belly. And you're going to slowly come back into a seated position. You can roll over to your side slowly, gently, taking your time here. And once you've come up, you can place your objects again in front of you for a moment. You're going to take your paper, all those things that you wrote down on this paper, fold it up. Now, traditionally, we'll burn this piece of paper. If you're inside and this doesn't feel comfortable to you for creating the smoke, or if you have a smoke alarm, and what you're going to do is you're going to place it into the bowl of water. The water is representative of the ocean of life, and it has the power to cleanse the heart. It has the power to cleanse your soul, to cleanse you energetically. Water plays a very important part in shamanism, especially in the plant medicine world. So take your piece of paper, fold it up. You can either burn it in the fire and then put it into the water, or simply place it in the water and imagine all of what you wrote disappearing and floating away into that great cosmic ocean, leaving you forever. You can simply look at it for a few moments. Then close the eyes again. And just begin to tune in with this new freedom that's within you. With this new light, with this space, imagining expansion within you. Sit here for another few moments in silent meditation, feeling into your body, your spirit, your soul. grasp behind and looking forward. With every breath you take, you begin a brand new life. And you have the choice in how you want to live that life. You can live your life from a place of fear or stress or anxiety. Or you can choose to live your life from a place of strength and power. But also with softness. With every breath you take, you begin a brand new life, and today you begin that new life. This very auspicious time of the year. Make that choice to start new, to start fresh, to bring health and healing into your life. To treat yourself with respect, with honor, with love, and to treat those around you with the same. Make that commitment to yourself. With every breath you take, you begin a new life. So make every breath you take count. Take a deep breath in and hold your breath. And when we exhale, we're going to really blow everything out. Exhale. And breathe softly. Bring your hands together in front of your heart into a prayer position. Let your chin sink to your chest just for a little bit. And bow in honor of yourself. With this, we bring our little ritual to a close with one gemeinsame together, Aho. Aho! Bring your hands slowly down into your lap and open your eyes slowly, staying in this space. So, we're going to take now very short break of about 5 minutes or so. If you need to use the toilet, go to the bathroom. You're going to move your objects and your altar kind of out of the way so you have room to practice. But before we do that, you're going to grab your objects once again, and we want to cleanse them now. We've put all of this stuff we want to release into our objects, so now we want to cleanse these as well. These will continue to serve as anchors for you. So if you ever find yourself again in that place of feeling anxious or stressed, or there's something you want to release, then come back to these objects. You can hold them in your hands, placing them on your heart, your belly, your third eye, and just allow them to take away everything you want to release. So again, cleansing the objects, getting everything out that we put into them. And doing this with awareness. flame or use your light, your own inner light. Now, once you've done this, you're going to once again, one last time, cleanse yourself. So again, bringing the smoke over your body, or just creating like a force field around you of white or purple light. Purple is the color of protection. Just treating this nice, fresh, new body and mind and soul with some love and care. Your lower back, all the way down to your root, maybe even the bottoms of your feet. What connects us to the earth, our feet, we won't take care of them enough. Okay. So, after this ritual today, after we're finished with the asana practice, you can take your paper if you'd like, and you can bury it outside. Traditionally, what we would do is dig a hole under a plant or a tree and bury it. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can tear it into small pieces, and you can also try to burn it again. It's not too wet. Best thing to do is to bury it in nature, okay? To really let it go. And that way, the earth will actually absorb and take everything back into the earth. So we'll take a 5-minute break. Right now it is 11:05 or 06. Let's meet back here at 11:10. Okay? So 11:10, 11:11, something like that. 11:11. Let's meet at 11:11. Very auspicious number. Okay. So we'll see you there at 11:11.